Okay, where are we? What we doing? Well, just doing a little run through on Zalana. Normal loot for stuff. No one appears to have been here, or at least if they have, they closed all the bloody doors behind them. Thinking of going south down to the military. Haven't been down there for a little while. Obviously I'll stop through on the military actually in Zalana. Health and condition, yeah, fully energised, fully hydrated and healthy. And the "you feel stuffed" messages seems to have abated. Found a couple of things out. Oh, there's another machete. What's the condition of the one I picked up? Badly damaged. Badly damaged. Okay. I would still like to get out of the military garb. I'm wearing a military tunic. I found some better trousers. So if I can find a less military-looking, have I got gloves on? Yeah, if I could find a less military-looking jacket, I will. Just because I want to look a little less bandity. You know, I've got a silly hat on and blue jeans or blue cargo trousers, so maybe get rid of some of this military stuff might be an idea. But I don't really want to sacrifice pockets. So, you know, compromise, you know, I don't particularly want to look like a bandit all the time. I don't know, maybe that's psychological. But I don't want to lose pockets. Looking for a PU scope at the moment, because I am still hoping to swap over my M4 for an SKS, but still haven't found anything. Haven't found the weapon. Haven't found a PU scope for it yet. Oh, it's raining. Now here's the thing. Apparently, some people are still getting rain indoors, and that happens when your settings aren't high enough. You see, there's no rain indoors for me. What are you? Oh, bullets. Yeah, they're getting rain indoors still. Oh, hang on. Sounds like we've got ourselves a bit of. Yeah, let's get rid of her. Yes, they're getting rain indoors, where I don't see any rain indoors. I think if you turn your settings down, I think it's either shadows or something, you'll get rain. You see? No rain, but rain. Prompt, configure, video, was it render? No, it wasn't that one. Quality. It's clouds and shadows or something. You do something with those and your it'll rain indoors. I don't think you get cold yet, although I think that's an intended feature to add. Getting cold and wet and horrid. At the moment, doesn't seem to be an issue. Saw some images on Reddit of people with hang on. On Reddit showing pictures of people on 100-man servers. Oops. Hang on, we've got another one here. They're all coming out of the bloody woodwork now, aren't they? Yeah. I don't know how good the... I mean, the M4 is very good at that type of stuff. You know, popping zombies as they run past, or as they're running towards you. Nice big magazine capacity. So I don't know if the SK is going to be that good for that. It's just... last weekend, or the weekend before, I joined up with a bunch of guys, and we went bandit hunting. We were all down in Electro, and one of our party of about 10 of us was killed by a player. So we went and sorted them out. Ooh. Double-barreled shotgun. And some paint. Now apparently you can get the shotgun to get sawn off. I've still not done that yet. Sewing kit. I don't have a hacksaw. If I come across a hacksaw, I might come back for that double-barrel shotgun and saw the barrel off. Well, hello, love. There's someone behind me as well, by the sound of it. Don't like standing still looking and waiting. I like to keep moving, because movement is still your friend in this game when it comes to dealing with Zeds. Oh, here, there you are. Should really put that on single shot, shouldn't I? Yes, I was very going back to what I was saying about using the M4. Very disappointed of how ineffective it was, basically. Either that or I am just like a total waste of space. But I had an opportunity to shoot out a couple of people, one at a range of about 200 metres. I don't think any of my shots hit. Or they might have done, it just didn't seem to bring them down quickly. And the other one was close quarters. Now I was really concerned about... what was I concerned about? I was really concerned about being shot. So I was spraying, running past doorways and spraying and praying, basically, and it took a while for him to die. Ah, sun's coming out now. Hello, sun. Do love the weather effects in this game. Green cargo bounce. Now, best way to approach this. I normally like to go up to the supermarket, because there's a spot you can stand where you can sort of see... rain's coming back. Where you can see down into this little military area. How's my ammo doing? 32 left, that should be okay. Actually, maybe I should, just in case there's someone in there, play city buggers with my ammo. So, drop this out of my hands. You can do that type of stuff reasonably quickly. It's quite loud, but you can do that stuff reasonably quickly. It looks like the rain's about to stop again and the sun's about to come out. It's strangely the weather here in England at the moment in the south is terrible. I was driving through a good 8 to 10 inches of floodwaters today. Fortunately, my car is reasonably high. I was reliably informed by my brother-in-law, who took one look at my car, and he's from the States. He says, "Oh, you've got a minivan." I thought, oh, is that what you call it? In the UK we call them people movers, but yes, I own a minivan. It ain't sexy, but it's effective. And it deals with floods beautifully. Of course, there's lots of people being flooded out in the UK at the moment. There's all sorts of nasty things going on. Ah, that may just have solved the answered the question. Oh, it's pristine. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going over. Actually, I'd still like to have that. So let's drop this. No, down here somewhere. No, oh come on, let me scroll up. Thank you. I want it there so I can swap it over. Now that bullet looks interesting. What are you? Military carbine. No. Inspect. So these are military weapons. Military, so that would be SKS possibly? Thank you, Mr. Zoom. I now have the ability to look longer distances. What were you? 7. Yeah, I don't want you. So I don't think I'll be going over to the SKS anytime soon. I still like this hunter backpack rather than the larger mountain pack because I play on hardcore servers and I like to be able to look behind me. Plus the fact, of course, you don't have... Ah, now. Olive tactical shirt. I lose a couple of pockets. See, I don't want to lose a couple of pockets. And it's still green. I'll still look like military, wouldn't I? So... maybe not. Ooh, maybe a black one of those would be better. Assault vest. It's a UK assault vest, which is the same. And it's in pristine condition. Yeah, let's break up some of this green with some black and yeah, a little less military maybe. I don't know, I'm talking bollocks to be honest. I don't know what it is I'm trying to achieve. And I'm trying, you know, I couldn't care less about the what shall we say, the dress-up Barbie effect that some people get into with this. You know, it says, "Oh, I look cool wearing this," and I don't care if I look cool. I just want to. At first, I wanted to be as well camouflaged as possible, and I can see how that could be a great advantage. But then I realised I really look really military. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to make people trust me more or less. Now, what state are you, and what state is the one I've got? It's pristine, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Charcoal tablets. Still, you don't have to purify water yet. When they bring that mechanic in, then yeah, that'll be great. Still looking for... oh, you can read these apparently. Hang on. Read note, and there's nothing written there. So let's drop it back down again. Actually, why am I carrying that stupid bloody thing? Let somebody else have it. I've forgotten the train of thought. Oh well. Sure, I'll have another one. Lots of ammunition lying around. Oop. UN military beret. And yeah, this whole thing of looking military, I think I look very military with a bloody M4 as well. So, how many people we got in the server? Oh, there's a few. Oops, just whacked my microphone. Sorry if I just deafened you. So maybe I won't bother with the SKS for the time being, seeing as I now have the ability to see further distances. I'm more interested in the rifle scope as its ability to magnify rather than any better combat situation, because whilst I'm playing lone wolf like this, I do my very best to avoid combat. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm not overly concerned about, ooh, it's going to make my shooting better. No, it's so I can see further distances. Yep, the game is mimicking real world at the moment here in south coast of England. Doesn't reduce the visibility quite as much as I thought it would or should. I know the raindrops look bigger than they used to. But you can see how in the future you'll get cold. All of a sudden you'll want to wear a raincoat rather than thin cotton, which of course is what I'm wearing at the moment. I suppose it has, yeah, it has brought the view distance in. That's quite good, I suppose. Oh well, catch up with you in a bit. About halfway, and this is why I want this rifle scope. Now, here's a thing that I've mentioned before, but I still don't have a concrete answer for. Is how big is your network bubble? And if the network bubble... Yeah, I still haven't got clarification for how this works. How the network bubble thing works, and how far away from someone will you be and still be able to see them? Because the view distance of the game is actually quite a long way out, and it's quite a bit further out than the default view distance back with the mod. Oh, here comes the rain again. So, yeah. So how does the network bubble affect how far away you can see someone? I do like this. The weather effects are very nice. Although I do understand that sometimes you'll get two people working together and one will see the rain and the other one won't. So it's almost as if the rain is sort of client side. I know with what was it? It was the one with the Zargabad. That would be in Operation Arrowhead. You'd often play on a server and there would be sandstorms come through. And if you looked at the map, the tactical map would update you to as and where the sandstorm was. Actually, I'm not sure whether that is much different from that. Oh yeah, it is better. It is better. You see, I'm still bright green hydrated, so even after all this running, trying to remember, I want to come in on the top barrack if that's possible. Here we go. I knew it was around here somewhere. Let's bring the weapon out. Slow down to a jog. Can't see me, I'm a bush. Except from a bush with bright brown trousers and a black bloody... See the textures popping? Even with my settings, this game will pop textures at distance. Oh, come on, there's got to be a gap in this bloody fence somewhere. There we go. Come on, textures. Decide if you're going to be good or bad. Ah, there's a gap in the fence at least. Back when with armour you couldn't jump over things, gaps in fences were like really important. I'd like to be able to get to a position where I can see that in that doorway before I venture across. Door's closed. Good sign, boys and girls, it's a good sign. I often get the feeling that the type of player that plays during the afternoon, you know, on a weekday, is the type of is possibly more like me. Is the lone wolf player. Ah, rain indoors in this building. That's odd. Other buildings I don't get rain indoors. This one I do. Ah, hello. Now that's what I would have been using if I hadn't just picked up that. Because I've got ammo for it. I got one of the clip loader things. But ooh, they're in a rough state, aren't they? Getting a lot of texture popping. That's unusual on my settings. I normally... It's one of the things I sort of aim for is... I think that door's closed. It is. One of the things I normally aim for is have my settings so that I don't get these texture pops. Door's closed as well. Of course, you fire, you're going to bring them in. Oh, there you are. It's raining again. Now, do I get rain inside this building? No, I don't. It just looks like it's that barrack that's affected by rain. Might be just that one. Maybe because it just started. No, there is definitely raining in here as well. So some of the buildings obviously need a little more work. Yeah, a few more people have joined, although someone appears to be or losing connection. Oh, there's another M4. Play for long enough, you'll see everything twice, even the rarest of items. Don't tend to bother much with medical when I'm playing solo, and I play solo maybe 80% of the time. If I was working with Gaddo and Pip, I'd be more interested in medical stuff, but at the moment I'm playing solo, so beyond what I need to keep myself healthy, I'm not overly interested in medical. I mean, obviously you have lots of blood bags and various other bits and bobs to help your buddies out, but when you're playing lone wolf. Read an interesting post on Reddit, which I think it is sort of sits well with me. He says, not friendly, not hostile, but lone wolf, and I sort of agree with that one. If I see you and you don't see me, and I think I can get away without you seeing me, I will. I will not shoot you just because I can. So I was climbing a ladder a few days ago when I had the gun in my hand, and I was actually climbing it with the weapon in my hand, and it was a little buggy when I got to the top of the ladder. Doesn't look like there's anything up here, is there? How is my food? Still healthy, still hydrated, don't even need to drink. Oh, that's the snap loader for that, what's it, the over and under hunting rifle. Civilian weapon. Ah, what are you? Ah, cargo pants. T-shirt. Sorry, I'm not wearing T-shirts. How am I doing for? Yeah, I've got. They don't look to be in good condition, but at the moment that doesn't matter. There's going to come a day when the condition of things is going to become more important. Oh, it's one of those little children's kiddies school bags. Looks to be in rough condition, but they're quite cute. And better than nothing. If you're Bambi, fresh spawn in, and you need a backpack, the fact that it's a little kiddie backpack won't bother you. You'll still carry the damn thing. I realise I don't think I've used my compass in ages. It seems like a very long time ago since I last used my compass. I carry it, but yeah. Now, there's a raincoat. The raincoat's got a decent amount of pockets. It's in bad condition, but even then I still wouldn't have the bright orange one. Trainers. Again, the boots, their condition and everything else don't really matter at the moment. Oh, sod it, let's go to trainers. Again, in my attempt to try and look a little more civilian. Carrying a chaff and grape pig M4 with an ACOG on it. There was one up here as well, wasn't there? In the middle of the road. See how inaccurate this bloody weapon is? Finally. They've made the weapons a lot less accurate in this than they were in armour, in regular armour, and that is quite deliberate. Oop, more rain. Uh, 50 rounds, I've expended 10 rounds. Oh, hello. Well, you've got to watch out for the slopes because it'll slow you down. Doesn't seem to slow her down much. There are some bushes, apparently, which you can harvest fruit from. I don't know which ones it is, or how you go about harvesting fruit from them. I think it was possibly that one. And some of the fruit's poisonous, and some of it isn't. I'm scroll wheeling as I approach in the hope that that is what you need to do, but I don't actually know if that's what you need. Maybe you need to go up to it and... nah. See if it's in the vicinity. I know the blue ones are okay if you cook them. Otherwise, don't eat them. So it's not that, and it's not a scroll wheel. I don't think I'm going to find one of these bloody magical bushes. Nothing on the scroll wheel, nothing on the vicinity. So let's have a little look in here. Again, it's raining indoors. Yeah, I've got a pristine one of those all ready to go as to have it as my primary pistol. Rocking the Python at the moment, but the reason I have it is that I've got bullets for it, I've got a magazine. Hang on, I'll show you. I think it's in that one. Yeah, there it is. But I just haven't been able to find a magazine for it. I've got bullets, I've got the sight, I've got the torch. Now here's an opportunity to recover some of the ammunition that I have wasted in the last... well, okay, wasted, but... yeah, that doesn't make any sense. No, you're supposed to oh. Hang on. Pile of 60? No. Strange. Stranger and stranger. Now my hydrator has finally dipped. So let's have a little munch of that. Because don't forget that canned and tinned food have as much fluid in as their volume, you know, so... see? Hydrated. Bang, just like that. So, that's that area done. I'm sorry guys, but I'm not going to Balota. That would be the next logical step. I'll go to Balota happily when I'm in a group. But I'm not going to Balota now. Hydrated, energized, and healthy. Woohoo! Now what we'll do is find a bloody gap in the fence. There's one. Haven't been up to Windy Mountain for a while. Let's have a look and see if there's anything up there or anything over in Boar. Bloody rain. It's one of the things I always like about Dayz is you can come on, it's nice and sunny when it's in the middle of the winter and it's horrible and grey and horrid outside. Oh well, catch up with you in a minute when I get up to Windy Mountain, see if there's anything there. Don't think so, but I'll go have a look anyway. Okay, I'm back. I had to go and do some real world stuff, so I've had to swap servers. But now the weather's fine. So, that changed that. I like that message. Don't be a bandit, we'll come afterwards. Be friendly, have fun. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. The Dutch Hero Squad. How many are on? No idea if any of those are part of their Dutch Hero Squad, although some of those names might be Dutch. Oop, my hydrator just dipped. If you are hydrated, any form of hydrated, and you're energized, if you get wounded, your blood will come back quite quickly. We're climbing up Windy Mountain. Yeah, tree. Always used to be a case that you get to the top of a hill and you'd find some people prefer to keep their tent. So I think this is Windy Mountain, or is that Windy Mountain? Oh god, I can't remember. I know Boar's over here somewhere. I thought Windy Mountain had trees all the way to the top. there's a house in there. So what have we got? Power lines? Those are the power lines going into Zelena, so I think that is Windy Mountain. And this over here should be Boar down this hill. This business of the bushes giving you... I don't know whether or not that's just in the experimental branch and not in regular. I could be doing this munching up close to bushes all bloomin' day long and not realise I'm on the wrong place. See? Is it that bush? Or am I completely wasting my time? I think I'm completely wasting my time, to be honest. How can you lose an entire village? Mind you, not a Boar's very big. Or is that Windy Mountain? Oh, I'm getting lost. Maybe that's Windy Mountain. I don't know. Yeah, here's Boar. Not much in Boar. I'm not sure if there's a well or not. No zombies yet. I think Boar has zombies. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm pretty certain that that's Windy Mountain, not the one I was climbing. Let's bring the old weapon out just in case I have to deal with any Zeds. Surprised there's no Z activity yet. These always used to be a good place to find stuff. You never seem to see anything in them now. And there's the water. So, hydrated but in dark. Now hydrated. Grab... oh, wrong button. Grab a little bit of food. Very odd, no Zeds. Has someone been through? Didn't bother going through that... oops. Just got jammed behind the bloody door. Yeah, it's a case of did someone come through this village, just not either close the doors behind them or didn't bother doing the houses. Because there are many times when I'm moving around I don't even bother doing the houses. Not entirely sure why I'm doing them now, to be honest. Sort of habit forming. You get things on these chairs sometimes. Sometimes this game really does look nice. I know with most games, after you've been playing them for a while, you sort of get your eye in. It's hard to describe. You start to accept the aesthetic and start missing things that potentially could be quite jarring visually. But I really do think this is a really attractive game. Now here's the thing, Bohemia Interactive. It's a well. I should be able to get water from it. I think we're going to trot on up to the top of Green Mountain. Leave Boar behind. Not Green Mountain, sorry. Windy. Because I think I'm right that is Windy Mountain. Because them's were just hills, not mountains. Leave Boar. Bop. Zelena is that way. And we'll trot on up here. Catch up with you in a second. So here we are on the top of the mountain. I think this is Windy Mountain, to be honest. I'm going to have to go and have a look on a blooming map. There is, down there, another village. Can't quite see it through the gaps in the trees, but there is another village. There's... hang on. House over there. Can't see the TV tower, but it's roughly in that direction, I think. Which way is south right now? Yep, that's south down there. West will be Zelena. North, well, the rest of the map. And the coast is east, and that's a bloody long way away. Take you about an hour to get there. I think I will eat my food and bug out, really. Tins give you a decent amount of moisture along with the energy. I mean, I don't need to eat. I just sort of find it almost compulsive to eat these days. We're still waiting for more and more bits and bobs to be added to the game. Looking forward to hunting. Really am looking forward to hunting, cooking, all that whole side of things. Because then I won't need to go to town at all, except for bullets. Which sounds perfectly reasonable to me. And to ensure, and of course by the time we get down to that level of the game, I'm sure that the condition of items will start to become more important. I mean, that's badly damaged. And I'm sort of hoping that... I know if something's ruined, you can't use it. At the moment, the only way something can become ruined is if it... if you take damage from a zombie or another player, and the items you are carrying will become ruined along with you, of course, as being the dead guy. Hang on. Put it into my hands first. So I'm energized, I'm hydrated, I'm healthy. Apparently healthy is still bugged a little bit. You can drop below healthy status, but unless something has happened to you to change it, like for instance being wounded and then bandaging after the wound, it won't change. It'll get it sorted. But as I say, I was saying I hope we're going to have hunting at some point fairly soon, within the next couple of months, and then we can have and then we can see, you know, people like me won't have to go, once we're kitted and we're well sorted, we won't have to go in to get anything until we need supplies. By then, as I say, hopefully water will need purification tablets. So if I'm to keep myself well hydrated, I'm going to have a good supply of those water purification tablets, or maybe I'll be able to boil my water, because that would be good. That's what we used to do when they introduced the boiling of water, and that was a good idea. Worked really well. So I quite liked the boiling of the water. That worked well. You can make that made sense to me. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to cook up rice and put meat in with it, maybe beans and rice. God, I'll make you fart like a good one. But it'll give you lots of energy. And also the other thing is, when the temperature comes in as a factor in the game, eating cooked food might warm your inner core up a bit more, and stave off the effects of being cold and the effects and the negative effect that will have on your health. So yeah, things to come in the future. We know they're coming. I'm going to log out here, and I'm going to shoot off because I've got a few real world things to do. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you lovely ladies and gentlemen later. Bye bye.